Jean-Paul Sartre once said that every existing thing is born without reason, prolongs itself through weakness, and dies by chance. Now, we could discuss the moral and ethical ramifications of such a statement all night long, but that's not what we're here to do. Instead, please join me as Garrett acts without reason, prolongs himself through poor gameplay, and dies by his own fault. Welcome to Super Mario Sunshine. Let's go, people.
Didn't show up for some reason. It's up now.
So, as you'll note, Garrett has 42 shines, and you technically only need 50 to beat this game. However, most of the, well, not most, but a lot of the shines he has are not quote-unquote necessary shines. As you've discussed before, you have to get to the 7th level and beat the 7th level of every single course in this game. And Garrett has not touched at least one of them.
Alright, where's the next place to go to?
Well, take a look.
Serena Beach?
Yeah, Serena, then, yeah, you need to do Serena, Noki, and...
Serena at the top of the tower? The Shine Tower?
Serena is the one where you had to use the Yoshi to get to it.
Oh,
it's the hotel one.
Gotcha.
Noki's the sun. You haven't gone to Pianta Village, which is the one at the top. So, if we want to beat this today, we're gonna have to start being. We're gonna have to be a bit quick. So no, you don't need Yoshi to get into it now. So.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, it's just the pipe. Come on, Garrett. Oh yeah. So today was Ash Wednesday, so that's a fun start of Lent for you know, various Christian denominations out there. So, you know, it's a fun time to be had by all, as we all just kind of sit there and be like, man, I wish I could do whatever I gave up. Hotel Lobby Secret. This one uses, like, it has one, like, the 3 instances of the Boo enemies show up in it. You should see how speedrunners beat this. It's just a bunch of wall jumps. Or at least get to the secret itself.
I tried not to do that.
Serena Beach is one of my favorite levels. Just, like, even the dialogue in it is just amusing, where this guy's like, oh great, yeah, Mario, you're back, can you, keep helping us? And he just gets more and more malicious with, Mario helping them. He's literally just like, oh man, Mario, great, can we, trick you, ask you to work for us again? And Mario's like, I need to save my princess, please stop asking me to do maintenance on your hotel. I'm only a plumber.
Basically.
So, as I mentioned last Mario Sunshine...
Wait, I forget what I'm doing in this one, actually. Just trying to get to the top, right?
Yeah, they showed you at the very beginning.
Oops.
When there was the big Boo with its mouth open at the top of this hole. How did you forget? It's kind of a giant gaping maw.
I forgot. I wasn't paying attention. Oh.
You really fell for that one. How are you having this hard of a time?
I didn't realize that they,
You know if they don't spin their Boos.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to the spinning.
Oh my gosh.
Didn't notice that.
How inept.
Sorry.
Yeah, you should be sorry with that performance. Granted, in this place you can farm lives really easily, which I didn't know you had to farm lives in this game, so yes, it's not the most difficult. No, for Garrett, it's one of the hardest.
It is, man.
Yeah, you can apparently get all of those as stews to show up, and basically you can ground pound all 3 of them, and it gives you like a ton of lives for some reason.
Interesting. I see.
It's time to play Ken Garrett Time Flash Forward. The hitboxes on those stews, by the way, are really generous.
I know, I've noticed. This is really unfortunate.
You're having a hard time wall jumping?
I was falling off.
Basic mechanics of this game. Yeah,
oh yeah, that's right, I remember this. The first time I did it.
It's not hard. I believe Garrett died like 40 times on this.
I did die multiple times on this, actually.
Yeah, because you can't deal with, you know, moving in straight lines. It's kind of a shame, though, you don't really see these, like, watermelon blocks and ice blocks used elsewhere. they're mainly only used in this. In fact, I think they're exclusively used in the hidden courses, which I mean isn't a bad thing because I love the hidden courses.
Oh, I was thinking this was Mario 64 where we could do the kick. Oh crap!
What kick?
The kick where you jump kick.
Oh, the AB. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And I tried to do the kick, and I was like, "Oops, not this game."
Yeah,
that was unfortunate.
No, Mario doesn't need to punch because he has Flood.
Oh, that was interesting.
You can get a lot of. You can get a. Oh yeah, that block I think just has a life in it, but yeah. I think maybe they ground pound through the block and ground pound on the snooze. The only reason I know that was 4.
I kind of wanted to see if I could make it without having to wait for the sand to come back, but
that's
oh well.
Pretty pathetic.
Well, that was sad. Oh well.
Oh yeah, as you may have noticed, as Garrett mentioned, we're trying a new mic setup where basically Garrett can actually talk now. So instead of it being one person,
both of us can talk.
Oh yeah, both of us can talk. So instead of one person commentating, now both of us can commentate. Which, you know, is fun because if I play a game that Garrett has never seen before, there's basically just dead air the entire time. And you miss all my insightful commentary on how Glass Joe is a harmful stereotype.
I actually had
towards
stuff
the
to
fridge.
say in Punch-Out, but we'll see about Paper Mario Thousand Year Door when we play that next week.
Yeah.
Plug right there.
You should, in theory, have stuff to say. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I played other
Paper
Paper
Mario.
Yeah, I played multiple other Paper Mario games.
But have you played them all?
No.
Weak. Which ones haven't you played? Oh, you haven't played Thousand Year Door.
I haven't played Thousand Year Door and I haven't played the original.
Wait, so you've played all the ones that aren't... You've played all of the not, like, Paper Mario ones.
Played Wii. I haven't played Sticker Star. I played... What was the other? What's the 3DS one?
Wait, the 3DS one was Sticker Star.
No, there's another one.
No, there wasn't. Or unless you mean Mario
Paper Jam.
Paper Jam is not really. It's more of a Mario and Luigi game.
Anyway, I played that. I played
that
Color
wasn't
Splash.
a Paper Mario game. That's more of a Mario and Luigi game. They just threw Paper Mario in there. Didn't make it bad though. The gameplay in it was good. Oh my
I didn't
gosh.
remember that. I just moved forward. He just slid off.
Should have jumped there.
I was
It was
about
too
to
steep
jump.
when you moved forward.
I was about to jump.
But
This
anyway,
is taking us too long.
yeah, Paper Jam is much more a Mario and Luigi game than a Paper Mario game. It's really just Mario and Luigi, but they threw in some Paper Mario elements.
Yeah, I agree about that.
The
I
combat
agree.
system is much more Mario and Luigi than Paper Mario.
I played Mario and Luigi games as well.
Mario and Luigi games are very
Bowser's
good.
Inside Story, good game.
I played all of them and beat
Press
them.
the A button. Obviously a bit late. This is really unfortunate. This
How are
is
you
taking
having this much difficulty?
this is taking too much time.
Yeah,
I'm not even.
And
It's
you
not
were
even that.
required to beat this.
It's not even that it's like that difficult. It's just I'm just struggling to time everything right.
It's because you're bad at video games. That's just a fact of life, kids. But yes, the Mario and Luigi series. There's a series that I'm glad has managed to at least maintain fairly true to its origins. Though I thought it was kind of funny that the 3DS remake.
Oh yeah, that really did have quite a.
The 3DS remake for Bowser's. I thought it was funny that they did a 3DS remake for Bowser's Inside Story.
Considering it came out on the DS.
No, considering the fact that Partners in Time came first. Because they went from Superstar Saga, which was the original, to Bowser's Inside Story, which was the third game. And both of them were on the 3DS, mind you. Both Partners in Time and Bowser's Inside Story. In fairness, Partners in Time is the weakest of the Mario and Luigi series. Yeah, that one's really weird. Like, Partners in Time is sort of a black sheep just for how weird it is. And also the fact that you don't, by default, have special moves, you instead have to buy them.
Dude, crap, Mario, don't do that.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez! No!
This is pathetic.
This is really sad. I'm not having a fun time doing this.
Yeah, I'm not having a fun time over to commentate over you failing miserably at this.
Maybe this is why I struggled so much the first time. I feel like I didn't struggle in that part, though. That's the issue.
I think the issue here, and I'm being as kind as possible when I say this, is that you're bad at games.
Now, I'm not Chris.
Yo, yeah, Chris ain't watching. Quick, make fun of him. Yeah, it's in a nice 0 viewers. Nice. I'm going to go pop at the chat room with myself.
I mean, you could.
I could do that.
But we're gonna hear the clickety-clack of the keyboard.
Yeah, you're gonna hear me just constantly typing away. Putting the entire Communist Manifesto in. But anyway, so let's see, what were we— oh yes, I remember. We were going to get back on the topic of why Mario Galaxy 1 is the worst 3D
What?
Mario.
No.
Oh yes, that is what we're talking about
100%. 3D World is definitely the lowest.
3D World is not the lowest.
Yes.
No, it isn't.
3D Land?
Not even 3D Land.
Dude, Galaxy 1 is great.
I never said it was bad. I'm merely saying it's the weakest of the 3D
There's
Mario
no way
games.
the weakest.
It is most definitely the weakest. It would have been smart to have done a somersault. But...
oh, I should have spin actually.
well, either one would have worked way better for you with the additional height. Anyway, Mario Galaxy 1 is the worst because it lacks direction in what it wants to do. And
What do you mean it has direction? Go anywhere.
Except you can't.
That was really generous.
Yeah, you can't even really go anywhere in the levels.
Oh, jeez.
As I mentioned, exploration is practically worthless in that game. Because it's not a hard game, so you don't really need extra lives. And also the fact that they give you 5 free lives from the letters constantly. And it's even more if you're playing as Luigi.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, I never beat the Luigi campaign mode because it's literally just the exact same game but with Luigi. And that's just not a fun time to have to replay an entire game as Luigi, where the only thing that's changed is A, how Luigi, like, how you move, and B, the shadow chase sequences. I'm not gonna do that just to get the quote-unquote final level, which isn't even a challenge level, it's just, here's some purple coins, it's the starting level. And what do you get? Oh, you get a picture. How exciting. For beating it. But, yeah, Mario Galaxy 1, it lacks direction in what it tries to do. It tried to be sort of a more exploratory game, but it was way too linear to do that. And
you saw that, right?
I did.
I pressed the A button, but I'd already run off the edge, apparently.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we're going to spend like 30% of the stream on you just doing this, which gives me more time to talk about why Mario Galaxy 1 is the worst 3D Mario.
I honestly don't want to play this game for a 5th stream, though.
Yeah, I don't want you to have to play this for a 5th stream. You might have to. Now I think about it, because if you're having difficulty on this, I'd love to see your attempts at Corona Mountain. You know, if we hadn't spent so long...
It's Chris's fault for...
If we hadn't spent so long on the Poison River... Oh my gosh, what's this? Oh, you got an email.
Yeah, it doesn't show up in the stream.
But, anyway, so Mario Galaxy 1, yeah, the exploration, there's practically no reward for it. Because Starbits, well, Starbits are basically the only thing you ever technically need to get extra levels, but they're practically everywhere. You can go through a level and just shake your hand and collect a bunch. Or have your co-op,
no, you have to move it.
partner do it.
You don't have to shake your hand.
Basically, you use the Wiimote and you just
no, you
collect
pointed
a
at
bunch.
stuff.
Yeah, you can just kind of go woo and get it. Oh, wee. There we go. You should be able to do this, like, and if you don't, I'm gonna be really sad. Alright, show some competency for once. Oh, thank God.
Oh, this guy's gonna kill
They
me.
put a stew there just to be bothersome.
Alright, let's actually move on from now.
Now, yeah, exploration is not really rewarded as star bits are too plentiful to really matter. Coins do almost nothing other than be health, but health doesn't matter since lives are so plentiful.
I mean, health doesn't matter in a lot of the Mario games, though.
Yeah, but I mean, it's never treated as it's never treated as a reward, basically. And in one of the easiest 3D Marios, lives especially do not matter. And I think in 3D World, lives matter a bit more, because your failing is everyone else's failing, because lives are a shared pool. And there's a lot more emphasis on cooperative play than competitive play than in the 2D new Super Marios. And in 3D World, of course, there's a bit of you know, competition in who gets the gold crown at the end of the level for getting the most points, and keeping the crown the entire time gives you more points. But still, lives matter a lot more in that game, and especially since there's a there's technically.
What was the name of this level? I wasn't paying attention.
Oh my gosh! What? Pause it. You can see from there. Mysterious Hotel Delfino. I think you can actually do the banana split with this one. This one is this one is the one where you have to explore the whole area, and you have to get Yoshi, remember?
Oh.
Though, if you remember the path, it's very short.
The heck?
You have to split that.
Oh.
Galaxy 2 did a better job of at least making exploration matter a bit more, as lives weren't handed out for free so much as you had to play that one game to get them. And then Starbits mattered a bit more. Like, Starbits mattered because you could get levels. They could also buy lives, which both of them being plentiful kind of made it a bit iffy on whether or not they truly mattered. At least coins mattered a bit more, because there were some levels, I believe, where you had to pay the Luma in coins instead of Starbits.
Grabbed onto the side of the bed.
For specific areas.
I don't quite remember what I'm supposed to do.
The closet. Or the shelves, rather.
Oh, I'm not supposed to ride them. I see.
Yeah, you're not. Alright. Delta. The only reason I'm helping you through this is we gotta get through this game, you know? We gotta go quick. That gets you every time.
There's nothing to do in here, right? Yeah.
I think that was just a blue coin.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to go down.
Yeah, you were.
Oh, I am?
Why don't you ground pound a couple of these boxes? Oh my, what's that but the very fruit that Yoshi wants?
Oh, I can't take it through doors, can I?
Yes, you can.
Oh, nice.
Now, there's actually a fast way. You got knocked out of your hands.
Seriously? Can I not go back through now?
No, you cannot go back through, but the fruit should be somewhere around here. Just look for a bit. It may have gotten knocked to another floor.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, look around here a bit. Look. It definitely did get knocked up. Go down.
Oh, you think it's still here?
I think it's there on a lower floor. Look around this whole area. Because it's a rectangle.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you haven't examined all of that.
Wait, is
That's
that it?
not it.
Oh.
A bit further.
Oh, this is it.
Yeah, you did not explore that entire rectangle. It's almost certainly going to be at the bottom.
I didn't think that it,
Alright.
How do I go back up?
You have to go back up. And so you have to go into the attic. Or the ventilation ducts.
Yeah. I can't get in here from this floor, can I?
You have to go.
Oh, no.
Yoshi can't open doors, so you have to go around.
I don't know if this is...
This is the right area. Eat the booze.
Oh, crap. Good. Barely.
Yeah, this level actually isn't as long if you know what to do, but it's a very puzzle-solving level. There's a boo. Eat it.
I don't think there's any point in going down in this one. With a star.
You could, in theory, drop down there, but you don't want to.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
You're really bad at
I didn't see
the
anything.
boos. That's because they're boos, but they have an image, like sort of they have a little thing you can see
yeah,
floating about. So here's a fun pathfinding thing about mazes. As long as you stick to one of the walls and constantly stick to it, you'll inevitably get to the end of the maze. That might be the exit, but I'm not sure.
I think it is. But I wanted to eat these guys, but...
There you go.
Not happening.
Nope.
Crap.
Anyway, you can actually use the...
Oh, what is this?
That was a water thing. You might want to... Actually, you should be fine even if Yoshi disappears.
Okay.
Because I believe you've eaten all of the blocking moves.
Yeah, I have.
Anyway, So yeah, this is one of the levels that's famously known for its easy skip, which is the banana split. But knowing your success last time with the fruit stalls skip,
Yeah.
I don't want to risk it.
Bad luck with that.
More like
Oh, I know where I
skill
need to
with
fall.
that.
It needs to be over here anyway, I think. Is it this one?
I thought that was the one you ignored.
Yeah, it is. Oh no, not this one. Well. That was good. Keep hitting these stupid walls. So if it's on this side, then that means that the hole that I want to go through must be over here.
Perhaps. I generally don't remember which one is which.
It could be that one in the corner.
Yeah, I guess.
Or this one. Wait, I'm gonna try this one.
Well, isn't the... Does that say, isn't the... Oh, there's another pineapple. Eat it!
Ooh.
Eat it! Quick! There you go.
Right.
Oh! Well, you spin to get back up, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess they give you a pineapple there in case you don't realize you can spin jump. And so they're like, take this, so you can re-get Yoshi.
That was a convenient spot for, what the heck?
Oh yeah, if Yoshi had died, you would have had to go back to the beginning for that. There's one other area you haven't checked.
Is it this one?
It's that one in the corner. At least I believe such is the case.
I think so. Unless there's one at the end of one of these hallways or something, but I don't remember.
There might be. There's a blue coin, but we don't care about blue coins for this playthrough.
Yep,
There it
that's
is. Alright. You have to have a swimsuit, so get out of there.
Yoshi doesn't die in this water.
It's shallow enough. This is one of the few shines I believe you actually tend to get with Yoshi, like on Yoshi. Yeah, that one has the banana split, where you just kind of triple jump and then place a banana, and you could just knock yourself right in.
Huh.
And it's one of the most well-known skips in the entire game for being really easy to perform.
I'm just gonna kind of go through all that we need to. The idea.
Yeah, we want to get through this quick, because Garrett wants to eventually move on to another game, and I want to get my chance to play a long game.
Yeah.
So anyway, back to the topic of discussion, and the most important point I need to make at the end of the stream. So let's see, I've already gone about discussing how the exploration is unrewarding. And since there's no reason to explore, the levels are just kind of like, it's kind of a bit pointless, you know? Not to mention the game implies that wants exploration, however, you never really know precisely where you're about to go with, like, the warp stars, you know? Like, you go in them and who knows where you're going to be taken. And most of the time there isn't a way to go back. So most of the time when you advance to another area, it's like, oh, well, you can't really go on from there. And I've already discussed my issue with the power-ups in the game.
I have to spin these, right?
Yeah, you have to get 777s. Oh, you shouldn't have. You should have kept that one as a 7. You want to get 777s. This one you can spin individually.
I see.
Use Y to be a bit more accurate. Okay, there you go. The other one is just random chance.
I feel like I got it really early last time, so, you know, knowing random.
Yeah, this one is straight up just random chance. Boo. Coin.
Can I do anything about the boots? Punch them?
You can jump on them.
Can I? I remember last time I struggled because there were like so many boots.
I believe you might be able to reach 999 coins in this level by being smart about how you deal with the slots. The slots may not have infinite money in them. Jeez, Garrett, your luck with this is impressive.
I told you, I remember last time it was bad.
Yeah, these slots are some of the speedrunners' nightmares in this game. Garrett just spraying people to reckless abandon. Yeah, I appreciate that the guy cleaned out all the booze, but he kept on spraying me with water. It's really annoying.
Yes, good.
Oh yeah, this is another one that has a skip that's relatively well known. Yeah, you can like get up on there on one of those fountains and then jump over there and get clip out of bounds and get past. So now you have to flip all of these tiles.
Yeah. Yeah, this was not fun the first time.
It does test how good you are at spraying, though. Nope.
Ah.
Precision spray action. Okay, so I've discussed. Yeah, and the level design, it's made for exploration, but it's not even really the most made for.
Oh no,
nice.
seriously?
It's not even the most made for exploration, and that makes the levels sort of just kind of boring and forgettable. And the fact that there's so many of them especially makes them forgettable. Like, it's easy to list off.
I heard the sound effect but didn't move.
Okay, top right. Be careful with how you do this.
I know, that's why I'm doing it this way.
There we go.
Good.
That wasn't so hard.
Oh, that wasn't too bad. That was...
Garrett,
What if that was a void back there?
Yeah, just died.
That would have been hilarious.
Pranked. Reggie Nintendo pranks you.
Yeah, really. That would have been quite the prank.
Oh, I love this one. It's got all the blocks. Welcome to Rubik's Cube Hell.
Dude, what's with the birds down there? For no reason.
Well, I believe every level has its own theming around its secrets. Actually, I took that back. No, they all... Well, I guess this is technically a separate area. And so this one's sort of beach-themed, even though it's an underground casino, so you've got all these seagulls. It's like sunset on the beach. You look at the color schemes. This one, I think, is only used once, which is actually kind of a shame, because I like the seagulls just kind of flying about in the color scheme.
Geez, the heat wave effect is actually active in here.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious. I swapped it over to the blurrier heat wave, which is actually how the game is, so that the ink, I said ink, so the paint would be right. Because remember how the paint gets all jaggy? Yeah, I remember how it got
all jagged. Ooh, that was dangerous.
I didn't realize it was that side.
Garrett cannot figure out three-dimensional objects very
Oh crap.
Oh my god.
No.
Figure secret levels are going to be Garrett's downfall in this playthrough, because he cannot handle not having FLUDD.
I do use FLUDD too much.
Well, that's the great thing about FLUDD, is that FLUDD is a crutch for players who suck at that game, but advanced players don't need FLUDD. That was sad.
That was... I jumped and then block hit, and then bad.
Yeah, I'm not sure why I didn't think that jump out a tad bit more. Yeah, let's see,
Don't like the camera in this game, though, honestly. It bothers me.
I'm not sure why. I like having a freeform camera that I can work with.
Well, I just feel like it's not very natural.
Oh, it's perfectly natural.
I feel like Odyssey's camera's better. Even though it has freeform camera.
In fairness, Garrett, are you going to fault Mario Sunshine, which is an over 15-year-old game, for having a worse camera than Mario Odyssey,
no.
The best 3D Mario platformer?
I'm glad we can agree on that.
Well, I mean, it is objectively, like, the best. Like, there's no arguing that one. That it's, oh my god.
See, where's my kick? I could have saved that. Dang.
Because there are different movesets for different games, Garrett.
I know. And honestly, there's no kick either.
Yeah. You get the hat throw, which basically allows you to do the similar floating that the kick provides. But I mean, come on. Mario Odyssey may be objectively the best 3D Mario platformer. Sunshine's second best, easily. Yeah, 3D World, I'm not sure why you dismiss 3D World so much. And 3D Land. Because 3D Land, like, it's the biggest issue with Mario Galaxy, is their design was, like...
also no long jump in this game.
Okay, that's a really dumb thing to complain about.
I'm sorry.
I've discussed that before, how that's a stupid thing to whine about.
I'm sorry, man. No long jump.
That's such a stupid thing to whine about. Like, it is legitimately one of the dumbest things I've ever heard people complain about in this game. It's like, sorry, the moveset's slightly different. Are you gonna whine about Link not having a hook shot in Breath of the Wild?
Why did you just run off there, bud?
That was your own fault.
No!
That was.
It was totally in the turning radius.
No, that was your own fault. You should know how steep you can run up at this by this point, as with how much you played this game.
Yeah, but that was totally within the
It was
steep
not.
rating.
It was not.
It was.
Anyway, like, whining about the long jump not being present in Sunshine is like whining about Link not having a hook shot in Breath of the Wild.
No.
It is.
No.
Yes,
Hook shot's not a necessity to his moveset. Like,
The long jump isn't a necessity in Mario's moveset.
it kinda is.
No, it isn't.
Dude, that's...
That's short-sighted.
No.
What I'm,
Dude, the hook shot's like a power-up. That'd be like me whining that there's no propeller suit in Odyssey. That there's no items. That's different.
Well, no, yeah, whining if there's no items in Odyssey is different, because apparently first off, items are used for 2D Marios, generally not 3Ds, and I've discussed why the items in
the items in
Galaxy
are great.
1 and 2 don't work.
They do work.
No, they don't. They
really
do not
do.
work for the style of gameplay.
They kinda do.
That's why they didn't return to them.
They're kinda beautiful.
No, they're kind of not good. They
How
kind
am I
of...
supposed to go there?
Up. Okay, you could have jumped off there.
I did jump. I spammed the jump button, but once he's sliding, there's no going back. It's because I can't tell which way it's going.
That's because you're bad at three-dimensional analysis.
No, I didn't analyze it, but it changes. Like
It's rotating, so you should be able to tell.
it's not rotating.
That's why you have the freeform camera to let you be more informed on this matter.
Well, that's what I was trying to do, but I can't get the camera to look at much of anything, really.
It's because you're bad at using the camera. Anyway, no. Saying like Link has been seen in basically every Legend of Zelda game until Breath of the Wild with the hookshot.
Dude, hookshot's just an item. I mean, honestly, it wasn't even that good.
It's a quote unquote part of his moveset, just like the bombs are.
Not having bombs would definitely have been an issue, but I don't think the hookshot's really that much of a part of his moveset, honestly. I mean, it's a neat gimmick, but...
This is where your problem arises, is, like, the hookshot is seen as part of Link's moveset, as much as the boomerang is. Like, it's like bows, boomerangs, and, like, hookshots and bombs are, like, the main staple Zelda items that Link uses. Oh, you're gonna have to wait. Told you.
That's such a hard window right there.
Poor decision there.
Like, it's just there, just no.
Anyway, they're all generally seen as part of Link's moveset, because Link has had them ever since they introduced, like, all of those items in... Like, ever since A Link to the Past...
Oh, crap. I was stuck in between the blocks.
Ever since A Link to the Past, where all of them were present, they're basically seen as part of Link's moveset. Yet, when you know, they removed the hookshot from Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, no one bats an eyelash, but they don't have the long jump in Mario Sunshine. People go wild. Even though Flood doesn't...
I don't think most people consider it as part of the moveset necessarily. They just consider it a normal power-up.
I would not.
Just kind of like the rest of the Mario power-ups, which...
I would not.
I mean, there's no Fire Flower in Odyssey.
The Mario power-ups are different because they can be lost. They're not permanent.
Yeah, but he doesn't have any of them.
What? No. What I'm saying is, like, with Legend of Zelda, all the things Link gets are permanent.
Until Breath of the Wild, where nothing is permanent.
Basically, well, the Sheikah Slate is.
But that's about it. That was such an odd...
There you go. About time. So
yeah, seriously.
Anyway, The problem arises with critiquing that Mario doesn't have longevity. Hey, first off, this is the second 3D Mario game in the series. And so, of course they're going to make changes to Mario's moveset.